everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. आज मैं अनबॉक्सिंग और फर्स्ट हैंड रिव्यू करने जा रहा हूँ infinix Note 7 का। ये 4GB 128GB मॉडल है। इसके साथ एक स्क्रीन प्रोटेक्टर मिलता है, a phone, a SIM ejection tool with the user manual inside, a transparent jelly cover, a charging cable, a micro USB charging cable. There is no USB Type-C with the Infinix Note 7. This is the micro USB charging cable. And an 18-watt fast charger. That's it. There are no headphones included in the box. So the Infinix Note 7 comes in three models: the 4GB RAM and 64GB storage, 4GB RAM and 128GB storage, which is this one, and a 6GB RAM and 128GB storage. Let's talk about the phone itself. The phone is heavy. It feels good in the hand. It has a bit of a weight to it. Looking at the back of the phone, you can see that there's this shifting green texture pattern, and even though it's made of plastic, it feels premium. There are 4 cameras on the back of the phone: a 48 megapixel AI camera, a 2 megapixel depth camera, a 2 megapixel autofocus camera, and a QVGA video camera. If you buy a 6GB model, अगर आप 6GB 128GB वाला Infinix लेते हैं तो उसमें आपको 2 megapixel का dedicated video camera मिलता है. So on the front of the phone there is a huge 6.95-inch screen, IPS LCD screen. This is an LCD screen with a pixel density of 258. And then you have a 16 megapixel punch hole front facing camera. This is the SIM slot, a dual nano SIM slot with a dedicated memory card slot, a side mounted fingerprint scanner, volume rockers. At the bottom of the phone you have a 3.5mm headphone jack, a micro USB charging slot, and speaker. The fingerprint scanner is quite responsive. You can touch to wake the screen of the phone, and you can touch to make it sleep. The fingerprint scanner is quite responsive, as you can see. Obviously it is a budget phone, but it still feels really good. So let's get into the settings of the phone. It's running Android version 10, as you can see, this Android version 10, and this is the 4GB RAM, 128GB storage, camera, and 2 GHz octa-core processor. This is the Helio G70 processor. अगर हम बात करें प्रोसेसर की, तो Helio G70 प्रोसेसर को हम Snapdragon 665 से कंपेयर करते हैं. और अगर हम देखें तो Snapdragon 665 से Helio G70 outperforms it in CPU performance, in gaming performance. It's also performs better than the Snapdragon 665. So you can easily play games like PUBG or Fortnite or any other heavy games that you want to play. And battery life में the Snapdragon 665 performs better than the Helio G70. If you're looking at the bench scores, the Helio G70 has an overall score of 195,000, which is much higher than the 146,000 of the Snapdragon 665. So this comes with the 2 GHz octa-core Helio G70 processor, which is a powerful chip, and you can perform any task with this chip. और इसके अलावा आपको मिलती है 5000 मिली एम्प पावर की बैटरी, a huge battery, so it can easily get you through a whole day or more, maybe or 1.5 days. For me, I don't charge it for 1.5 days. And then you have the screen resolution, which is a 720p screen. And because the screen is 720p, you can only play YouTube videos in HD resolution, not 1080p resolution. And because this is a 720p screen, so the battery life will not be hit, or the battery will not be hit. So the phone performs pretty well. अगर हम speakers की बात करें, the phone does come with a lot of pre-installed apps, like certain games, so it gets annoying, so you can uninstall them. Also, let's talk about the camera. So this is the camera. AI camera, 48 megapixel. By default it takes 12 megapixel photos, but you can select it to 48 megapixel, which will take high resolution pictures, but by default it takes 12 megapixel photos. So there is the bokeh mode, the super night mode, and different modes, beauty mode. The front camera can also record 1080p videos. So this was the unboxing and initial hands-on review of the Infinix Note 7. If you are on a budget, then this phone's good for you. If you want to have a good experience with gaming and watch YouTube videos, full screen videos, then this is the phone for you. So thank you for this review.